Well, hi Libras! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. Hey, let's find out what you need to know from the universe. So whatever the universe wants to throw out here, I am going to read to you. I have shuffled these cards very well. I am going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Libras, what is it that the universe would really like you to know? Let's get started. All cards are male or female. What do Libras need to know? Universe, what do Libras need to know? So the overall energy here, Libras, is the Six of Pentacles. So they need you to know that there's some breadcrumbing going on here around you. You may have already realized it, maybe you haven't, but someone is just barely feeding you enough to barely keep you like in a relationship, to barely keep you, it's almost like you have to beg for even attention here. It throws your scales off balance. The Six of Pentacles is your overall energy, and the universe wants to tell you about this and probably give you some advice. Up here in your highest energy is the Nine of Wands. Oh, I think you're aware. If you're feeling worn out, drugged through the mud, if you're not aware, this is the problem here, is they're breadcrumbing. They are feeding just enough into a relationship to keep it going. So you may be very much aware, and you might be coming to your wit's end with the Nine of Wands here, really making you feeling worn out on this relationship. I have the Eight of Swords next to the Nine of Wands and right above the Six of Pentacles. So the Eight of Swords, this is about all this truth and clarity. It is all around you. It feels like you kind of been trying to ignore what's been going on. Probably for, I don't know, whatever reasons. I just started this reading. But your mouth is not bound. Your feet are not bound. So you can walk out of this situation. You're not trapped. Like you might be feeling a bit trapped into a relationship that is breadcrumbing you. But you're not. You have resources, and there's a lot of truth and clarity that you haven't even picked up on yet. So let's keep reading, Libras. Right next to the Eight of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles. Well, Libra, this is you. What happened? So this is you, very independent, very self-assured, grounded and stable just by being you. Well, this is throwing your scales off balance, whatever's going on here. And I feel like the way you were, the way you are before this relationship was much better for you. So let's just keep reading. I have the Four of Pentacles under the Nine of Wands and next to the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you do feel stuck in this relationship. It's right next to that Six of Pentacles. Look at how heavy those Four of Pentacles are. Really taking a toll on you. So pay attention to what's going on here. I do see action being taken. I do see you taking your power back because I have the Knight of Swords next to the Six of Pentacles, right under the Nine of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords, this is actionable. That sword is about truth. It's about clarity, and it's about wanting to get rid of this Six of Pentacles energy because you know how it's making you feel. And it's making you feel stuck, and you want to get yourself back. You want to get your life back on track. It feels like whoever this is kind of sidetracking you. And you're going to take action about that. Under the Four of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles. So, the Knight of Pentacles, slowest moving energy in the whole deck. It's very tedious. It's just, it's just irritatingly slow. So the Knight of Pentacles, it looks like the horse is just standing still. But there is one foot barely in front of the other. And this figure is looking at the pentacle. I should hold these up for those of you who are on a phone. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is right under the Four of Pentacles. Feeling stuck because, you know, where's the commitment? Where's the security? Where's the stability? You're just not feeling grounded at all in this relationship because, you know, it just hasn't come in. This pentacle that this Knight of Pentacles is bringing. You know, it's right next to the Judgment card. Judgment card, this is a spiritual lesson. Look, your guardian angels and spirit guides have been blowing this horn down upon you, trying to get you to learn a spiritual lesson. Well, I think you're learning because look at all these figures. They're coming up. They're like, I get it now. I hear you now. And it's right under the overall energy of the Six of Pentacles. And it's right next to the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a spiritual lesson involved in everything that you've been going through. If you're wondering why you've had to go through this, it's for a reason. And I'm hopefully going to find out what the reason is, what's coming up. I have the Six of Cups next to the Judgment card and right under the Knight of Swords. Well, the Six of Cups. This is a soulmate card. This is about someone that, and I think this is the person who's been breadcrumbing you, to tell you the truth. This could be somebody you've known from your past, like college years, or even as a babies, but way back. And you've definitely known them from other lifetimes. That's why they're a soulmate. But I really feel like, because it's right under the Knight of Swords and next to your Judgment card, this person has been in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So I think you're done with your spiritual lesson. I think you really want to move forward, become yourself again, and get out of this breadcrumbing relationship. Let's take out the second part of this reading. For Libras, what do they need to know, universe? For Libras. This reading will not resonate with everyone. It is a general reading. I do private readings if you would like a private reading. I get good feedback from my private readings. Well, I have the Ace of Pentacles right here next to the Nine of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles, this is this is the pentacle that you want. You have it. It's up on your highest energy line. And this is what you're seeking. You need a grounded and stable relationship here. You want commitment. So you'd rather go back to being yourself on your own again because you're feeling much more stable that way than whoever it is that you're with. And wait for this commitment to come in, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is right next to the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, this is about, this is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But the Queen of Wands is very passionate. I think you're a passionate person. Wherever you put your love, you put your passion. And that's why she is holding on to a sunflower and there's a pet in front of her. And it's just like wherever you put your passions, it could be any place you put your love. And you're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings here. And so you're ready to move forward. You're going to come into your own, like become yourself again. Because you're going to take action according to this reading, and you are going to get ready to move forward and find another passion in your life. I have the Three of Pentacles next to the Queen of Wands. Now the Three of Pentacles, it's a black card. It's like having this energy. This is where you need to move forward from. It's like having this energy. It's like not seeing eye to eye. It might be some bickering, a little arguing. It's like how to proceed forward. These are pentacles. It's about commitment, stability, or groundedness. Or remember, this Knight of Pentacles here, you know, it could take lifetimes for that pentacle to reach you. And I feel like that there was an argument or something about where this relationship is going. And so you are having to move on your own, it looks like. And so Libra, here you are as a King of Swords. So the King of Swords, very strong, very self-protectant. The sword is holding it. He's holding it right in front of him. Okay, this is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, so this is going to be you, Libra. And what you're doing here is you're trying to seek the truth and the clarity, and you're trying to block any unwanted energies from coming towards you. So very strong. It's like you've made up your mind on what you want to do, and you're going to do it. It's right next to the Knight of Swords. So this energy here of the Knight of Swords, of cutting out the unwanted energy, you're going to stay in this mode. This is where you're going to be as the Nine of Pentacles, who you are to begin with. So no more of that. And you're going to protect yourself from coming into that type of a situation again. The King of Swords is right next to the Strength card. This is the card for Leo. So Leo could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But there's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. And what this is about is finding the strength and the courage to do what it is you know you need to do. Right under the Queen of Wands, you want to move forward and find another passion in life. You will find the strength and the courage to do that. You're also moving forward with your sword up in self-protection. Finding the strength and the courage to do what it is you know you need to do, if this is your reading. So, on the other side of the Strength card now, we have the Emperor. The Emperor. This is like holding really true to yourself. This is like making up your mind, not settling, and, you know, just it's being stubborn, but this is being stubborn in a good way. I think there's a little bit of stubbornness when it comes to the Three of Pentacles. It's right under the Three of Pentacles. So a little bit of bickering. Yeah, you should be stubborn about how you want to live your life, how you see your life and want your life to move forward, because you need to hold out for your own happiness. The Emperor is very well liked and respected by others, which you are, and you might be a leader in your profession with this card. This is a card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But look at that. I mean, that is really being strong. That is really coming into your Nine of Pentacles here. So under the King of Swords over here, I have the Nine of Swords. And this is next to the Six of Cups, that soulmate card. And the King of Swords is right above it. You know, just being in self-protection mode and, you know, trying to stave off any, you know, Six of Pentacles type energy that surrounds this reading of being breadcrumbed. You don't want it anymore. And this is being up in your head. And this is like the times, the quiet time. This was not an easy decision for you to make. You were really, like all these quiet times that you spend alone before you go to bed at night, or whatever you're doing when you're alone, then these thoughts. Swords are about truth, clarity, through thought, and through conversation. So these thoughts, they start to come through your mind over and over and over. And it is about that soulmate. And it is about, I think you're going to block that soulmate from coming towards you again. Then I have the King of Pentacles here. There's a King of Pentacles under the Strength card. This is what you want. This is what you're going for. You know that you want the Pentacle. I mean, you need somebody who is grounded and secure and stable. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart or around this reading someplace. But really focusing on the Pentacle now. And this is what you're up in your head about. It's like you didn't feel grounded. You didn't feel safe. You didn't feel committed in any way to whatever this energy is, this person that's been in your life. They might have Earth in their chart, or an Earth sign might be in your chart someplace, or around this reading. I do have the Seven of Wands next to the King of Pentacles. So the Seven of Wands, that's blocking. And this is blocking. It feels like this, it might be an Earth sign that you're blocking. It's also right next to the Emperor here. But it feels like you're blocking those energies still. And it's like everybody's got an opinion too. And these are like these wands coming in. You don't want those wands coming in. You're blocking them. You're like, you know what you want to do. You want to move forward. You want it to be yourself again. This person that keeps breadcrumbing you, it's not an easy thing for you to move forward from. I'm going to take out another card for clarification here from this deck, and then I will take out one more for clarification from the Arcanum deck for our Libras. Oh, Libras, there it is, right there. The Page of Cups. This is what you've been getting. The Page of Cups. Look, there's a fish in it. This can be a card for Pisces, so Pisces could be strong in your chart or around this reading. But that cup has a fish in it. So this is a tainted cup of love. Their love. And also, I think your love is changing for them because of the way they've been treating you. I don't think either one of you really have a full cup of love for either person here. Like I say, there's a fish in that cup, not a lot of room for love. And that goes right here. So, yeah, that Page of Cups, I think you're worn out from it, totally ready to make a change because you really want the Ace of Pentacles. As a matter of fact, you feel, I'm going to say this again, so much more secure in being on your own than with whoever this person is. So let's take out a card here from the Arcanum deck. As one more clarifying card. Beautiful illustrations in this deck. They don't show up real well on camera, so I'm just using them. I use them for in-person personal readings so that, we can see them better. There it is. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow. The Ten of Pentacles? Wow. Beautiful. Okay. There's your pentacles. It's coming in. You're making the right decisions. This is what's coming in, a very secure and stable life. You're going to be grounded, secure. You're going to feel safe. There might be a committed relationship coming in, but whether one is or is not, and these readings don't usually go past 6 months, you are going to feel this Ten of Pentacles. You're doing exactly what you have to do to get yourself grounded and to feel like you are moving forward. So Libras, this is your reading. Thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. And I want to tell you one more thing. I am doing doggy tarot readings. That's why I have this up here now. So you can have your reading go public, and you can present me with a picture of the dog that you have a question about, and I can use that picture as long as it's small enough for the thumbnail if you want to go public. Otherwise, it can be just as private as any other readings. Thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.